本日はお忙しい中、ソーシャルイノベーションウィーク2020オンライン配信にご参加いただきまして本日はお忙しい中、ソーシャルイノベーションウィーク2020オンライン配信にご参加いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。
Good evening, Japan, and hello to all of you from all around the world, and welcome to the Shibuya Food Tech Challenge for Social Innovation.
東京渋谷の都市フェスになります。未来志向の起業家やクリエイターの価値観に触れ、多様な企業や新規事業コミュニティとネットワーキングし、これからの社会をリードするアイディアやソリューションを体感する、社会を作るすべての人の心と頭を刺激する9日間として、11月7日から11月15日まで、ここ渋谷ストリームにて開催されています。本日3つ目となるセッションは、渋谷フードテックチャレンジ for Social Innovation をお送りいたします。今、渋谷区はイノベーションという今後の世界共通の文化を日本を代表して発信する中心として姿を変えようとしています。こちらのステージでは、フードテックをテーマに食に関わる課題に取り組む世界のスタートアップを招き、連携や協業を渋谷コミュニティ内で行うための第一歩をこのイベントを通じて行いたいと考えています。プログラムは英語となっておりますが、皆様に世界的な課題を解決するスタートアップ企業の方々の発表と、渋谷がどのように連携を図っていくのか、ぜひ体感いただきたいと思います。それではセッションスタートです。
Good evening, Japan, and hello to all of you from all around the world. Welcome to the Shibuya Food Tech Challenge for Social Innovation. My name is Sarah Hearn, and I will be your host for tonight's event. So first, before we start with the pitching session, please let me go over this challenge and what it is about, and also the rundown for tonight. So regarding the challenge background, Shibuya, as you may know, is a city in Tokyo that is very well known for its modern culture. However, in recent years, it's also been promoting innovation strongly. And through this promotion, it has created the Social Innovation Week, which is an initiative that invites startups from all over the world to talk about their innovations and what they are doing. And part of this Social Innovation Week is this Food Tech Challenge, where startups from all around the world have been invited to pitch their groundbreaking ideas in food tech. And of course, I would like to introduce our startup finalists for tonight, who are our stars of the show. So for tonight, we'll be pitching Bugbox from Estonia. Next, we have UpMeals from Canada, eniferBio from Finland, Vayu from Germany, and Green Monday from Hong Kong. Of course, this event would have not been possible without our partners and sponsors who have helped us organize this event and also sponsor the prizes. So as you can see, all our partners and sponsors are listed here, and we really want to thank you very much. This event would have not been possible without you. Next, please let me run you down the event for tonight. So first off with the agenda. We will have the pitching session start at 6:15 p.m., where all the startups will present their project, and I will explain later the pitching format for tonight. After this, we will have from 7:20 the jury deliberation, where all our jury members will go into a separate room for about 10 minutes. So during that time, for all the attendees and startups, please just relax and take a bit some water if you would like. We'll be back after that in 10 minutes to announce the results and close off the ceremony from 7:30. Next, for the pitching order for tonight, we will have first off Green Monday, then second will be Bugbox. Third up is UpMeals, fourth eniferBio, and last but not least, we have Vayu. So now let me explain the pitching format for tonight. So we have 8 minutes in total per startup. First of all, Each startup will be asked to introduce themselves for approximately 20 seconds, where please explain who you are, your company, what motivated you to create your company. After that, we will show a video that each startup has prepared in advance, that lasts about 5 minutes to explain their project and their company more in depth. And finally, we will have a Q&A from the judges, which will last a maximum of 3 minutes. By the 3 minutes, I will tell you that the time is up for you to finish answering the question or ask a final question. And now for the prizes, as I know this is something everyone is interested in, of course. So we have, first of all, our grand winner who will win the grand prize, which is a proof of concept and office use in Shibuya. And then the cities have also prepared their own prizes. So we have Shibuya City Prize, which is a discussion for proof of concept, and Yokohama City Prize and Kobe City Prize, which are both discussions for a business opportunity. And next, I would like to introduce our jury members. So I would like to ask the jury members to introduce themselves individually. We will start from the top left, so Mrs. Akiko Miyamoto, and then we will finish at the bottom right with Mr. Patrick McKenzie. So please, each jury member, introduce yourselves in turn for about 10 seconds. Please go ahead.
Hello, I'm Akiko Miyamoto, working for Shibuya City government in charge of industry, tourism, and culture. And as you know, Shibuya has an ambition of becoming a hub for innovation. And I think this pitching would be a great opportunity to communicate with new startups globally. And I'm looking forward to hearing exciting ideas today. Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Shona from Yokohama City. You know Yokohama City, where is? It's only 30 minutes by local train from Shibuya City. Yokohama City opened 160 years as a gateway to Japan from the world. Now we are so excited to establish open innovation area with Shibuya City. That's why I'm here today. Thank you.
Next is Nakazawa-san, please.
Hey, thank you. Good evening. My name is Isashi Nakazawa, and I'm supporting startups in Kobe City. Kobe City is a little bit far from the Shibuya City and the Yokohama City. It takes maybe 3 hours, but I'm so sure it's going near, how can I say, near from your side, I mean from abroad. And we are very open-minded, and we already started a proof of concept field for the startups. And I think that today is a very good point to make a relationship with you to, how can I say, develop a new POC for you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next is Yoshida-san from JETRO, please.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yugo Yoshida from JETRO, Japan External Trade Organization. We JETRO as an ecosystem builder in Japan and also as a Japanese government agency. It's a great honor to be here, and we are very happy to meet you all to generate new innovation in Japan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next up is Nomura-san from Shibuya QWS and Tokyo Corp.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sachio Nomura. I am the director of Shibuya Qs. So Shibuya Qs is the acronym for Question with Sensibility, is a place where mindful and creative people gather, where ideas cross many types of borders, where art meets innovation. We build a network of corporate partners, the most prestigious universities of the Tokyo area, and innovation actors. I'm looking forward to your pitch. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Ito-san from Tokyo Land Corp.
Hi, I am Hiretoshi Ito of Tokyo Land Corporation. We especially focus on the area around Tokyo Shibuya, and we support startups in Shibuya by offering office with venture capital, by corporate venture funds, and by business cooperation. Today, we would like to find new partner. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Odajima-san from Edge of Innovation.
Hi, nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Alex Odajima, CEO of Edge of Innovation. Well, I'm helping foreign startups get to the Japanese market. Basically, I'm working very closely with the local government of Shibuya as an advisor. I'm also a mentor for different programs like the Canadian Technology Accelerator, the German Startup Accelerator, so different kind of governmental acceleration programs outside of Japan too. So basically, I'm here today to figure out who would be the best fit to the Japanese market, and especially a good fit with partnership with all the local governments here tonight. So good luck.
Thank you. Next is Kishi-san from Plug and Play Japan.
Hello everyone, my name is Yuki Kishi from Plug and Play Japan. So Plug and Play itself, we started from at Silicon Valley. So we are one of the largest open innovation platform globally with more than 30 locations at the moment. So Plug and Play Japan, we help Japanese and also overseas startups like to come to Japanese market. Apology, maybe my kid is crying in the back end, but anyway, so today I'm looking for great innovation, great technologies from overseas. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And finally, we have Mr. McKenzie from Stripe.
Hello, my name is Patrick McKenzie, and I work for Stripe Japan. I have the honor of supporting startups in over 200 countries through the Atlas program and 40 countries directly. We're particularly interested in helping innovators in Japan with their domestic businesses and also with connecting to startups worldwide. And our primary business is payment solutions. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to hearing your stories tonight.
Thank you very much. So thank you all of you. So now that the juries have introduced themselves, without further ado, let's get started to the pitching. So I mentioned the order before, and as I said, each startup, please introduce yourselves first, and then we'll show your videos. So first up is Green Monday from Hong Kong, represented by Hiroto Yamazaki-san and Mr. David Yoon. So please go ahead and introduce yourselves when you're ready. Let me know when you're over and we can show the video once you're done.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Hiroto and
I'm Riku.
Yeah, we are Green Monday, and actually our platform is from Hong Kong, but actually we are in charge of the Japan market. Actually, we already tapping into the Japan market. So as you may know, the plant-based is becoming kind of the norm, the common language, even in Japan, because of the climate change and the health issues and other sort of social issues. And then actually the Green Monday is a platform of the plant-based movement. So we already prepared the video. So after this, you guys going to check our video and to understand what we have done and what we're going to do in the future. So please enjoy.
This is an opportunity for everyone, including obviously the government, to really think about a new direction. mission of Green Monday is to advocate one plant-based day per week. Simply by shifting to a more plant-based diet, we are addressing the global crisis of climate change, food insecurity, and public health. And the entire organization of Green Monday is to provide higher awareness and to also empower people with many new and innovative plant-based choices. This all began when I turned vegetarian 20 years ago. And a few years after that, I started reading about United Nations sustainability reports that climate change and food actually have high correlation, and that our consumption of food, particularly meat, is actually damaging the planet in many different ways. The entire organization of Green Monday now, we're in more than 10 markets around the world, with Greater China, so mainland China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Japan, we just entered, and we'll be bringing our products to North America, Europe, and Australia very soon as well. Green Monday is aligned with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in many different ways. I would say that there are up to 12 or 13 goals that by simply joining and practicing Green Monday, you are supporting and helping the world. For example, Goal 13, which is climate action. Goal number 3, which is health and well-being. Goal 12, responsible consumption and production. And then Goal 14 and 15, which is life on land and in sea. These are all among the goals that simply by reducing our meat consumption and increasing plant-based diet, we can be giving tremendously positive impact to the world. We're very proud and excited to bring Omni Meats into many different restaurants in Tokyo and across Japan. That includes Michelin star Saido, and chef has done an incredible job of using Omni Meats in different dishes. Also, in terms of retail channels, you can go to Meat Guy, you can go to National Asabu, Vegan Online, and many other online, offline channels to find Omni Meats. Well, we love to partner with corporates and with organizations, or even with governments in terms of implementing Green Monday. That simply can be done by, bringing more plant-based choices and highlighting the environmental benefit of going plant-based. So we very much look forward to different kinds of collaboration with the Shibuya city and also different parts of Japan in terms of enhancing plant-based options internally, maybe in a staff cafeteria, and externally, for example, in supermarkets and restaurants.
Thank you very much for this presentation. So we'll now move on to the Q&A. So judges, you have 3 minutes to ask your questions, and after the 3 minutes, I will let you know so that you can finish off. So please go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, please.
I'd like to know about your business model. I couldn't get how to generate or profit from this new two activities. One is the initiative of Green Monday, and one is the producer as OmniMeat. So could you tell me the detail about how to generate your profit?
Thank you. So I'll answer this question first. So simply, we have 2 sectors, especially in Japan, Green Monday Japan. So one is NPO and one is the private sector. So NPO, so we have the Green Monday movement. So for example, we work with the government and corporations and, kind of advocating like, simple action and Green Monday. So 1 day per week, the plant-based diet. So this is the NPO, so not generating kind of, revenue. But the other one is our solution, Omni Meat, is our food tech, product, the plant-based meat. So we're working with, the food service and the retail and some manufacturers. So we're producing our products, as a solution. So this is our business model so far.
Yeah, I can get it. Thank you.
Can I?
Sure, Alex.
Thank you very much for the presentation. It was quite impressive. So what I'm worried about is that you're targeting a quite competitive market, right? And so what is the differentiation of your product compared to other competitors?
Sorry, I think the internet connection was unstable, so I couldn't hear.
Right. So in short, what is your differentiation compared to other
from other products. Let me answer to that question. So answer the question. So currently we don't have many plant-based meats like coming from outside of Japan. So there are like only a few brands like ours and like a couple of them. And what we really find it important is that sustainability has to be tasty. So if it's not tasty, then nobody would continue actually buying it or consuming it and then change their actions. And we are proud that like our product is like just simply tastier than other products. And well, there are other products outside of the world that like could compete with our product in terms of the taste. However, what we have in our market right now is, I think, the best one. And in terms of chemicals and other aspects, we try to product as natural and as sustainable possible. So those are the differentiations, I think, from other products.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There's some time for a final question. Does anyone else have a final question?
Can I?
Yes, please go ahead.
Please.
You said the material is plant-based. It means you use soybeans or something, the materials?
Yes.
Yes, soybean is one of that. So, and in addition to that, we also add kind of shiitake mushroom and rice and the pea protein as well. Yeah. So especially I'm talking about the Japan market. So like Riku said before, Japan is, we have just started this market. And then most of us, tried the alternative meat, but most of them are daisumiito, soy meat. So it's kind of a little bit, smells like soy taste and, difficult to cook. So the conventional, soy meat is a little bit difficult to, that motivate, meat eaters to try that. But it's completely different. And yeah, so I hope we have a chance to, eat together, kind of, only meat together.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that's
Thank you.
it. That's it for the Q&A. So thank you very much for your presentation. And
Thank you.
it's now time to move to our second startup, which is Bugbox Ltd from Estonia, represented today by Mr. Erlend Sild. So Mr. Sild, when you are ready, please go ahead and introduce yourself and your company in about 20 seconds. So please go ahead and let us know when we can show the video.
Hello, hachimemashite. Yeah. My name is Erlend and I'm a CEO and founder of company Bugbox. And we develop a software and technology for edible insect industry, which is our aim and vision is to give our contribution to help this high value nutrition deficit on a global level. So, and our dedicated team has been developed this kind of technology already 5 years to be able to provide effective and sustainable solution for growing and farming insects. And this should allow to every businessman to become successful in this booming industry. Thank you.
Hachimemashite, Bugbox no Erlend to moshimasu. And we develop fully automated mass rearing technology and software for edible insect industry. Market of insect powder products is growing rapidly and demand for controlled ingredient is high. Edible insects are one of the most efficient alternatives for fish feed, animal feed, and also for human consumption. Insect farming is also much more ecological and sustainable compared to common farming methods. Our unique scalable technology allows to produce high-quality ecological and sustainable protein powder in larger quantities as an alternative to existing animal protein. Technology is standardized and controlled by our own software, which has been built in-house and takes into account the knowledge gained over the years about insect breeding and its various capabilities. Software is self-learning and uses AI to make better suggestions and decisions that are based historical data what we gather from all our farms. That's a key differentiator and helps our clients to be the most efficient insect breeders in the world and allows anyone to become successful businessmen in insect industry. It's also easily scalable. You can plug 100, 500 or even 1,000 reactors into the one farm. We also measure everything: consistency of the green organic feed, environment of rearing, weight, temperature, humidity, etc., up to the quality and consistency of the biomass we receive. Our technology will produce zero waste and will follow circular economy principles by using green residues from local green product industries as a source and being powered by renewable energy. All production leftovers will be used as an organic fertilizer. Therefore, rearing insects has more than 1,000 times smaller ecological footprint compared with common farming. Our business model is to sell or franchise our technology as a production factory, and we charge monthly for maintenance and software use. Fee is related on factory production capacity. We are very interested about Japanese market. We have visited Tokyo this year with a business delegation of Estonian Prime Minister, and we also met Mr. Shinzo Abe during an official dinner. We are not producing insect powder, but rather we are looking cooperation partners and contacts in Japan who could franchise our technology and software and could distribute idea about eco-friendly and sustainable production possibilities in your country. Yoroshiku onegashimasu.
Thank you so much. So again, now it's time for the Q&A for 3 minutes. So judges, when you're ready, please go ahead and ask your questions.
All right, maybe I can start. Thank you very much for this presentation. Just one question about this whole bug protein kind of products. I think in Japan particularly, one of the challenges that I see at the moment is how we can remove the people's negative perception on this bug or eating bug protein, even if it's powder. From your experience, like what would be the best way to sort of remove that challenge or overcome that hurdle? Maybe in Estonia, any ideas or how we can sort of shift that in Japanese consumers?
Thank you. This is a very relevant and good question. And my vision and the biggest perspective in this industry, I see not the eating of insects, but rather to using the protein powder to increase nutrition value of different food products. As our previous startup from Hong Kong, the plant-based products, we can already generate products which very much remain as a meat ball and the meat products, but they are made from plants. So using oat, soya kind of ingredients. And when we put and add insect powder, we increase also the animal nutrition value on a similar level. And there, where I see is a very huge potential to replace these common farming products and to reduce ecological footprint, what it causes to the humanity. Thank you.
Does any other dream member have another question? There's still some time.
Yeah, can I ask just one question? My name is Isashi. Thank you for the presentation, and I've tried insect food already and powder also. But my question is just one thing. How about the feed? In my understanding, the taste is based on the feed, right? So may I know about how to feed and how to distribute those feed for the insect? Yes, thank you.
For the insects, yes, good question. This is a circular economy model. We can take products like salad leaves, carrots and things which are not distributed on the markets. They have some damages or shape is not excellent. And we take these products, we granulate them, then we can store and we can distribute to the insects as a feed by effective way. So we actually take something which is actually almost gone for us, but we can generate from this again a very valuable nutrition for feed, for human, for poultry, or like that. Did I answer? your question.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Time's up for the Q&A. Thank you very much for your presentation. So next, third up, we have UpMeals from Canada, represented by Mr. Drew Munro and Mrs. Yoko Arimatsu. So please, when you're ready for your introduction for about 20 seconds, go ahead and we will show your video afterwards.
Hello, my name is Drew Munro. I'm the co-founder and CEO of UpMeals in Vancouver, Canada. I'm joined by Ms. Yoko Arimatsu from the UpMeals team, who can answer questions in Japanese if required. UpMeals is on a mission to make healthy food accessible 24/7 through technology. We are thrilled today to show you how our unique technology, business model, and software can help enrich people's lives through healthy eating and provide economic benefits to Japan. We believe that UpMeals is the future of healthy food accessibility. Please enjoy our presentation. We hope you choose to work with us to make living a healthy lifestyle more accessible to everyone. We look forward to your comments and questions. Thank you.
Shibuya is full of busy organizations such as fitness centers, corporations, and tech offices, universities, hospitals, and more. Currently, customers are leaving these businesses to shop at convenience stores or restaurants. UpMeals can help them keep this revenue in their locations by using one of our branded, healthy, smart vending solutions. UpMeals is a new, innovative way for companies to earn revenue and enrich their customers' or employees' lives with healthy, custom-designed meals available 24/7. Imagine a life where you can instantly access healthy meals designed just for you from the comfort of your office, after finishing a workout, or while studying late at night at university. UpMeals Solutions makes all of this possible. Many industries in Japan can benefit and profit from the power of an UpMeals branded solution, the future of healthy food accessibility. UpMeals was funded by the owners of a local catering company based in Vancouver, Canada. They realized a need existed for custom solutions that didn't fit within traditional catering services or meal delivery apps. Needs were changing. Many employees weren't working 9 to 5 hours anymore. Customers wanted more options, more specific diets, and instant accessibility. Many companies were looking for unique ways to boost productivity, morale, and employee wellness. They began to build a platform with a mission to make custom, healthy meals instantly accessible 24/7 through technology. And that's how UpMeals was created. All UpMeal products are made from HACCP certified production kitchens, the highest level of food safety certification. UpMeals uses innovative methods for some of our meals, like high-pressure processing, which uses isostatic pressure of more than 50,000 pound force per square inch transmitted by water. This process extends the shelf life of foods without the use of preservatives or additives, and ensures safety by eliminating foodborne pathogens. A meal processed through HPP has a refrigerated shelf life of 60 days with no loss in nutritional value or taste. UpMeals uses proprietary software to automate creating our custom meal solutions. It works by using an algorithm that replicates the creative process a chef, nutritionist, and consultant would take to create a complete line of healthy meal products. First, the client fills out an interactive questionnaire designed by professional corporate nutritionists. This gives us an overview of an organization's goals, eating habits, and preferences, and creates a nutrition profile for the client. Next, the software uses this data to instantly generate customized meals and snacks. The meal generation system works based on ingredients, tags, and blueprints. Thousands of ingredients, sauces, and meal components have been tagged by cuisine style, cooking method, dietary benefits, macros, nutritional data, and more. The system is not just selecting from preset meals, it is actually creating new meals based on their nutrition profile. We can also use the software to instantly generate nutritional information, sales proposals, and production recipes. The result? A custom-designed UpMeal solution in minutes, not weeks or months, for a fraction of the R&D costs. We use a custom-built 49-inch 4K touchscreen display with built-in computer module and custom management software for our smart vending machines. This technology can retrofit into most major vending machines around the world, allowing us to seamlessly integrate into new markets and local payment processing options. UpMeals sells its products directly to client through a wholesale relationship. The client then sets their desired retail price depending on their needs and uses our smart vending technology to sell directly to their customers or employees. Retail brands can generate new, profitable revenue instantly, and companies can save costs feeding employees by using the UpMeals model. UpMeals can expand quickly into new markets by finding key food production partners, retrofitting our smart vending system into existing vending machines, licensing our software platform and technology for management of UpMeals contracts. UpMeals is branded wellness made simple.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Juries, it's now up to you for the Q&A. Please go ahead.
Okay, I go. I'm Akiko from Shibuya. I'd like to ask a question about the differentiation point to convenience stores, because in Japan, convenience stores in every corner of the town. So maybe it would be very important to have a differentiation from the convenience stores, the product in the convenience stores.
Absolutely, that's a great question. So we partner with brands like fitness centers or universities or employee or offices who traditionally don't have the ability to offer their own branded food to their customers. So this gives their customers or their employees the potential to access those products 24/7 using their own brand or using their own company branding. So as an example, this is actually one of our products that we have branded under a Japanese fitness center name. So the benefit is that the company we work with benefits from gaining a new revenue source, and the customers of that brand can access the products that they know and trust.
Thank you. So that's why it's a branded wellness.
Yes,
product.
exactly.
Okay.
Great question. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So if I understand well, the vending machine is also one of the differentiation key of your service, right? But probably what you have behind you is the vending machine that you were talking about in the presentation, but it's more like the standard that we can find in the States or Europe. But in Japan, vending machine has a completely different form factors. We probably have to develop a machine from scratch. Or do you have any idea for that?
So what we've actually developed is the module and the screen that you see here. So this is a separate component that can retrofit onto an existing vending machine and any major vending machine in the market. So this vending machine is actually a North American machine, but our technology is actually the screen and the computer module that's attached to that vending machine. So we can partner with a Japanese vending machine manufacturer and then retrofit our technology onto it. And that allows us to really seamlessly integrate into things like payment infrastructure and the local food economy.
So I can't think of any vending machine which would fit in Japan for now. So maybe they are. So it probably will be the big challenge for you to find a partner here. But in case you can't find it, is it that difficult to develop something from scratch?
Well, the beauty of that is that this is a customizable screen. So the screen can actually be made in any size. It can be made to fit. And it actually fits onto the front of the machine and connects through an API, through the cloud, through our software. This allows us to interface with the machine and the technology. So we've actually researched and found companies in Japan that have models that would fit with our current technology. Yeah, thank you. That's a great question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Time's up for the Q&A now. So thank you so much for your presentation. And next up, we have eniferBio from Finland, represented by Mr. Simo Elila. So please, Mr. Simo Elila, introduce yourself and your company for about 20 seconds, and then we'll show your video.
Hi, I hope you can see me. Yeah, my name is Simo Elila. I'm CEO of eniferBio. There will be a short introduction also in the follow-up video. But in brief, our company uses side streams from biorefining industry to generate a sustainable raw material for aquaculture feed. So I'll answer your questions after the presentation. Thank you very much. Hi, it's a pleasure to be here at the Shibuya Food Tech Challenge.
my name is Simo Eilila, and I'm the CEO of eniferBio. We are a startup based in Espoo, Finland, and we are bringing a soy-free future to aquaculture. So aquaculture is providing a more and more important share of our daily protein intake each year. That's because we have not been able to catch more fish from the world's oceans in more than 3 decades. So every new kilogram of fish we consume, and fish consumption increases each year, has to come from fish farming, from aquaculture. So we have seen a tremendous growth in this sector for the past 30 years. That in turn means that we need to provide those fish with more and more things to eat, more fish feed. Unfortunately, that has been predominantly soy, which is often produced in places such as South America, and from where it is exported to Europe and Asia. And soy farming tends to occupy land that used to be virgin forest, so obviously detrimental to the environment. At eniferBio, we are building on the so-called Pekilo process to solve this problem. The Pekilo process is an ingenious Finnish invention that was developed already in the 1970s. The forestry sector is hugely important here, and back in the 60s and 70s, they used to produce a lot of a side stream known as spent sulfite liquor. So when they made paper, when they made cellulose, the other components of wood would end up in a dilute water side stream, resembling something like tea, and that water had to be treated. So they developed a solution where they continuously feed the side stream into a bioreactor. In the bioreactor, you have a very specific fungus growing called Pekilo. The fungus consumes organic matter from the liquid, thus purifying the water. And at the other end of the continuous process, you can filter and dry the fungus and use it as feed. And this was produced in Finland for more than 15 years at industrial scale. And the product was sold to pigs and poultry. Unfortunately, the process was shut down in the early 1990s because the side streams ran out. So the pulp and paper industry was no longer producing side streams, and they had no longer use for this process. So at eniferBio, we have found new side streams. We have gone looking all around the world, and we have found that there are lots of different options available globally today. We've brought those samples into the lab. We've shown that the process works on a variety of side streams. At the same time, we have improved the product. So it used to contain 50% protein. We have pushed that up to 65%. That enables the product to be used in the high-value fish feed sector. eniferBio is very strong in biotech. That ensures that we will be able to continue improving the process and product as we go forward. So the product, as I mentioned, it contains 65% protein. The amino acid profile is equal or better to soy. The rest is mainly carbohydrate. There are smaller amounts of fats and ash. But it works as a one-on-one replacement for soy protein concentrate. The process as such already is profitable. We have calculated that we can reach EBITDA margins of about 50%. That means that we can pay back the initial investment relatively quickly. So what we are offering is a locally produced, sustainable alternative to soy protein concentrate. And the feed manufacturers don't need to pay a premium for it. We are pretty much the only company that can achieve that using a renewable feedstock and producing a product that is competitive with soy. That's why we just won the Nutreco Feed Tech Challenge as the only alternative protein company to do so. With this slide, I just want to drive home what we are after. This is Manhattan, more than 50 square kilometers of land. That is how much you need land as soybean fields to produce the same amount of protein as one of our plants can produce. And our plants have a footprint of 30 by 30 meters. So that's how much forest we can save. So thank you very much. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much. So judges, it's now up to you for the next few minutes to ask your questions.
You mentioned that I'll go ahead. You mentioned that you have identified side streams worldwide, which would work for the Pekilo process. Are any of those side streams widely available in Japan?
Widely available, I wouldn't necessarily say so, but we have identified a couple in Japan. So we have some initial discussions with, for instance, Nippon Pulp and Paper.
So yeah, it is possible to have production also in Japan.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm curious about your background. How did you develop your technology? You are a scientist, or is any background from? And I'm curious about your example of commercialization. You've already commercialized these products.
Right. Yeah. So my background is as a scientist, and I used to work a lot in the biofuels industry. So I knew, let's say, I knew the new side streams. And then when I found out about this old process, I realized that it actually has a lot of potential today, and also then realized the potential in aquaculture specifically. Validation, unfortunately, we're still in the phase of planning our first industrial scale plant in Europe. But obviously, we had 2 industrial plants in Finland, which reduces the scale-up risk quite significantly. We know exactly how to build plants such as that.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? There's still a little bit of time left if you have any more questions.
One question. So I could see in the presentation that your plant could be within Tokyo, but is there any reason we should have your plant within the city area?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say so. No, we need to be, let's say, close to these biorefineries. So if there's a pulp and paper plant, we would be there.
Sure, right. Okay. So you have to be next to any kind of plants that would provide you the materials, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Is there one last question? Otherwise, we can move to the next startup. No? Okay. So we will now move to, last but not least, the final startup presenting today is eniferBio from Germany, which is represented today by Mrs. Camilla Humler and Mr. Gonzalo Agusti Cordano. So please, when you're ready, feel free to introduce your startup for the next 20 seconds.
よろしくお願いします。
Hello.
Hello. はじめまして、ゴンサロです。
はじめまして、カミラです。And we're really happy to be here today. Our mission is to bring more mindfulness into our everyday lives. And what really drives our passion is that we realize that here in Germany, our families, our friends, everyone is working so hard, and one gets so caught up in one's everyday life that it is difficult sometimes to take some time off. And mental health and mindfulness is such an important topic to address also in the food sector. So we're passionate to bring that into discussion.
Hajimemashite, Kamina desu.
はじめまして、ゴンサロです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Being from Germany, it is a great opportunity and honor for us to speak to all of you today.
ありがとうございます。
Together, we founded our company, eniferBio. Our mission is to create a more balanced and mindful everyday life by providing special Peruvian tea blends and ritual boxes. Using superfoods by the ancient Incas and their wisdom, we want to inspire you to eat and drink healthier and also live consciously.
What is our motivation behind all of this? My family is from Peru, and there are big differences in culture between Germany and Peru, particularly when talking about happiness and mindfulness. This is a picture from where my family is from in Peru, and the way of living there is very calm. People in Peru take time to enjoy life, and this roots back to the ancient Incas, because they believed that well-being could only be achieved if body, mind, and soul were in balance. We found that there was a big need in Germany for a way of life like this, because the Germans tend to be always on the go, working overtime, and wanting to meet high expectations. While traveling in Peru, we discovered the ancient ritual of emoliente. Emoliente was once practiced by the Incas and is still practiced by Peruvian shamans to date. They design a tea blend particularly for the needs of body, mind, and soul. So for many Peruvians, it has become a daily ritual to get an emoliente tea for their own needs.
We think that this is the solution to a more mindful lifestyle. This is why we created special tea blends based on the recipe of those shamans and the wisdom of the Incas. We use superfoods from Peru to create blends that have special effects. For example, our energy tea contains all the vitamins that you need to feel energized. We also created ritual boxes who provide you with all the tools that you need to implement a self-care ritual and routine to your everyday life. Here in Germany, we already had a lot of success with our concept. Especially in times of COVID, people are aware that they need to spend more time with self-care and mindfulness. We believe that Germany was ready.
Dear people of Shibuya, we believe you're ready too. You're ready to experience the power of ancient Peruvian tea secrets and rituals to find more balance and to find more consciousness in your life.
We think mindfulness and balance are so important topics to address within the food sector. We would be humbled being able to bring our idea to Japan and inspire the people of Shibuya to live a more mindful, balanced, and therefore healthy lifestyle. Thank you very much for listening. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much. Judges, up to you now for the final Q&A session. Please go ahead.
Hi, it's Yuki from Plug and Play Japan. Thank you very much. It's very interesting. I believe that the German, you mentioned it's always on the go. They're working overtime, and I think it's kind of applies the same in Japanese culture as well. But at the same time, I think changing people's habits is very difficult. You can illustrate how Peruvians living, how Germans are living. I mean, obviously, with different culture, people have different lifestyles. I mean, my question is, how do you? I understand your product's great, but how do you change people's behavior through your product? I think marketing might be very important, but what's your strategy at the moment?
First of all, thank you very much for that question. I'm going to answer this. What we did basically was to make the entry of a new lifestyle as easy and smooth as possible. So basically what we did was we looked into everyday lives in Germany, like the average person. And what we did was we implemented these different entry points, so to say. So for example, we have a ritual that you could do in the morning before going to work or at work, or also a ritual that you can do after work. So basically when you have the time to take your time, be it 5 minutes, be it 10 minutes, where you can have this helping hand, which would be our product, which would be also we have also in the ritual boxes a little handbook that we give to you, where it is where you have a step-by-step description of what you can do just to take time for yourself. So you don't even have to think about it, just follow protocol, so to say. So what we believe is basically we don't have to reinvent the wheel because it has been invented hundreds of years ago. It's just that we need to recall that to our minds.
Yeah, with the help of storytelling.
Are there any other questions? There's still some time left.
You've mentioned the ritual boxes, and that seems like a really intriguing idea, both in terms of the activity and the packaging. Can you explain to me what is actually in a ritual box, in addition to presumably the tea and these instructions?
Yeah, the ritual box contains Palo Santo wood, which are incense sticks, but they are natural, and they are from trees from Peru, from the Andes. And they have like a really nice scent that is quite light and sets the mood. So you have additionally to that abalone shells where you can put the essence stick into. So you kind of are setting the mood. Then you have like a little instruction how you should brew the tea. And then we are also planning on introducing little podcast sessions, for example, to guide you through it. So it all becomes like really easy to follow through. And of course, we have in each box one of our tea plans.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's the end of the Q&A session. So now that all of our startups have done their presentations, thank you very much for your presentations. They were all fantastic. I'm sure our judges are going to have a really hard time making a decision and deciding on the winners. So right now, we are going to have the jury deliberation. The juries are going to deliberate in a separate room for about 10 minutes. So during these 10 minutes, please feel free to take a break, go and have some water, relax a little bit. And please come back in 10 minutes. So at 7:05, and we will start with the results announcement. So please stay tuned and see you a bit later. Thank you very much. our judges are having a very difficult time deciding on the best presentations and the startups for today, so we will be a little bit late, so please wait another 5 minutes. Back very soon. Thank you. Thank you very much for waiting. We're sorry this took a little bit more time than we had anticipated. As I said, it was very difficult for the judges to make a decision. All your presentations were extremely well done, so it was very hard for them to decide. But we are now ready to announce the results of today's challenge. So we have several prizes lined up today. So I will start first with the Yokohama City Prize and announce the winner for this prize. So the winner for the Yokohama City Prize is Green Monday. So congratulations, Green Monday. Would you have a few words? Do you want to say a few words before we go to the next award?
Thank you so much. Very honored, to be chosen as this prize. Hope we can do something together.
Thank you so much. So we will now move to the second prize, which is the Kobe City Prize. And for this prize, the winner is UpMeals. So congratulations to UpMeals for winning this prize. Again, UpMeals, do you have a couple of words that you want to add?
Thank you so much for this great prize. We're so thrilled, and we are very much looking forward to working with Kobe City and doing great work together in food technology. Thank you so much.
Thank you, UpMeals. So now for our before last prize, we have the Shibuya City Prize, and this one goes to Wayu. So congratulations, Wayu, for winning this prize. Again, if you have a couple of words, please go ahead and share with us.
Thank you so much. We're so honored and looking forward to working with the city of Shibuya.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your words. So now for the last prize, we're now going to award the grand prize winner of this challenge. So I hope you're ready to hear the grand prize winner. And the winner of this challenge today is it's Green Monday. Green Monday again. Do you have a few words?
No, go ahead. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're very looking forward to working and get some good impact in Shibuya and whole in Japan. Thank you so much for this prize.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presentations. They were really brilliant. And now, to close off this challenge, I'd like to ask Mrs. Akiko Miyamoto-san, who is the Director of Industry, Tourism and Culture of Shibuya City, for some closing remarks. Please, if you have some final words about this challenge.
Hi. Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for all the extremely inspiring pitch, and I am very impressed about the diversity of the genre of the pitch, and from aquaculture to ingredients and to mindfulness. I think like one word, food tech, means a lot for environment and also the lifestyle of the people. And I am very impressed about the technology that involved in the idea. And the reason why we pick the Green Monday is that I think Japanese people are quite keen on taste, and the quality standard is very high. And I think Green Monday provides the good quality of the plant meat, and I think there is a big opportunity towards that industry, even though it is a competitive industry. But I like to challenge together with Green Monday, and hopefully we can do something together. Thank you very much for all the work, for the pitching, and thank you very much for all the judges to get involved in this pitch. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So congratulations again to all the winners of this challenge, but also to all the participants. You all did fantastic. And to the winners, we're really looking forward to seeing your businesses develop and thrive in Japan. Really looking forward to your future prospects. So I'd like finally, before we end this challenge, to thank again all the people involved in making this event a success. So of course, thank you to all the judges for being present and listening to all the pitches, deliberating. Thank you as well to all our sponsors who sponsored the prizes, who helped with the organization. Thank you again to all the participating startups. And finally, of course, thank you to our audience for being present today and for watching our event. So that's it today for the Shibuya Food Tech Challenge for Social Innovation. Thank you. Good evening to all the people in Japan and in Asia, and have a good day for all the people in other parts of the world. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
ご参加企業の皆様、ありがとうございました。以上をもちまして、ソーシャルイノベーションウィーク2020 Day1 のセミナーをすべて終了いたします。ご聴講いただきました皆様、誠にありがとうございました。明日11月12日は15時よりフューチャーデザイン by 未来マンダラのセッションからのスタートとなります。それでは明日の配信もぜひご視聴ください。本日はありがとうございました。